Hi, Lori.
Morning, Ed.
How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
You've been busy.
I think we've both been busy.
You're probably busier than me.
Well, we were facing a challenge this morning, a technological challenge.
Yes.
Hopefully that's
Yes.
behind us. Okay, so last week we talked about continuous improvement. Remember that?
Continuous improvement.
Yeah, Edward Demings, the guy who tried to.
With the silver Toyotas?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was it. We talked about him, and that's a good thing because we learned something. A way we need to improve on Sunday. And what was that? Because I told you about it.
You mean the muteness?
Yeah.
The muteness for the call-in option.
Okay. So what should people do if they're listening to the service via conference call on Sunday morning?
You need to hit your mute button so that you can hear the service, but then there's not background noise that gets transmitted over the lines.
Yeah, I don't know what the source was. I mean, we have had technological problems because I told you I wasn't even getting a cell phone signal for a while this morning. But I have the phone on the pulpit on Sunday mornings, and I could hear a lot of noise coming from the phone. I didn't have the speakerphone on, thank goodness. But even with the phone just laying there on the pulpit, I could hear a lot of noise was going on the conference call. So yeah, if you are going to use the conference call option for worship, please mute your phone at home. If we have to do conference call for Bible discussion, which again Google Hangouts worked last week, so we were really pleased. Although Chip had to call in because for some reason it wasn't working for him. But yeah, so we had both and. But if you're doing the Bible discussion, or if you're part of any kind of discussion, it's okay to not. But if you're listening to the worship service via conference call, please mute your phone because that'll make it better. Okay?
Sounds
See,
good.
it's continuous improvement and it's a learning process. And we had some good news this morning because we still need to improve in a lot of ways, including communication. But someone did something this morning that no one else has done before. You know where I'm going?
Oh, okay.
Well, what happened for the first time this morning?
We have a volunteer for the cleaning of the church.
And who is that?
That would be Debbie Albert.
And
We appreciate her so much.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Because we've been trying to recruit, but I don't think we're going around it. No, let me rephrase that. I don't think I'm going about it properly to be reaching people. Now, we do have a volunteer in Debbie, and that's wonderful. Thank you, Debbie. I really appreciate that. We appreciate it. But what we're doing to communicate with people, communicate that need, it doesn't seem to be working because we're not getting volunteers. So we need to improve there too.
I just don't want to clean.
Well,
I hate to clean.
we were even talking about hoarding this morning a little bit.
She really hates to clean.
Well, we won't mention any names.
No names.
We won't mention any names, but I apologize. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I apologize for not communicating better. We'll try to find more ways to communicate. But, but we've gotten a lot of good communication because we found out that someone is related to the new pastor today.
Yeah, how about that? His wife.
Okay.
She's related to Diana.
And who's that?
That would be Judy Harden. They're second cousins, I believe.
And you're much better than I am because you know Rob's wife's name already. And I haven't quite committed that to memory. A woman down at Colonial Beach, Karen Self-Sullivan, told me that Rob and Diana used to be clients of theirs. So when Rich and Diane Lay stopped by the church last week, they said they know Rob and his wife from, I guess, a bed and breakfast they used to own or still own. So Luke says he knows. Rob's wife is an orthodontist. Judy and Jim Dean said they worshiped with Rob at Register Chapel. So, I mean, the guy's he's coming home. That's all there is to it.
That's good.
But, yeah, so some good communication. We're happy to learn about these connections the congregation has with Rob. Happy to have Debbie as a volunteer to clean the church. But, yeah, we need to do better. I need to do better at recruiting.
And more on that. In the bulletin, we did say you had to be 65 and under, or maybe it said you had to be 65. You couldn't be over 65, but
Yeah.
we've clarified that a little bit better. It's under age 65, and you can't have pre-existing health conditions, like if you have diabetes.
Right.
I know that was one of them mentioned. an update in the bulletin to help clarify that.
Okay, yeah, and thank you to Mike Collier for pointing that out. So yeah, I mean the church has to be clean before we can do anything here. Yes. So yeah, so more volunteers, and yeah, hopefully we'll communicate a little better. So we'll try to continuously improve in that way, or improve continuously. I shouldn't split the Nintendo. So yeah, need to work on that. So you're gonna help me work on it.
We'll do it together.
All right, that sounds so good, doesn't it? We'll do it together. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it.
See y'all later.
Bye. Annette says hi, y'all.
Bye, Annette.
Hi.